Hello, fellow trainers, and welcome back for another visit to the Helzari region as part of the Pokemon Bliss and Oblivion project here at PTE Creative. As always, I'm your host, Evan Davies. Most importantly, you have new Pokemon to meet, so let's meet them right now. Today, meet this fun little fellow, Zeaglebeal. Now, Zeaglebeal, interesting color scheme here. The pointed tail. This is one that I think we should go straight to Pokedex entry for. Obvious representation with the Beagle, which I really appreciate. Let's go straight to the Pokedex entry to meet Zeaglebeal. Zeaglebeal is the Path Guide Pokemon. So if we go to its entry, it's an ideal partner for those that struggle with directions. Zeaglebeal has an innate sense of where to go. It uses its pointed tail as an arrow to show the way. So when we look at the construction of Zeaglebeal, and I'll come back to the entry in a second, Zeaglebeal is based off of a national park ranger. Something that is incredibly important to me. It's something that is incredibly heartfelt in its construction, but it seems a little simplistic. This region is heavily based off of, not heavily based, it is based off the United States and a lot of its national parks. A little bit of Canada and Mexico in Halzari's design as well, but it's heavily based on the United States, and its biggest inspiration is the national parks within the United States. We have so much different landscaping, so many different topographies in the US that I really wanted to highlight that. And one of my favorite things about going to the parks is getting to talk to park rangers and see how they feel about the parks. What makes them proud to be a part of the National Park Service? What is something that they absolutely adore? And they're always pointing you as a guest in the right direction. It's something that I absolutely adore. So many different conversations I've had across this country from coast to coast, really learning a lot of fun information about the region that I'm in, about the park that I'm in with my wife. It's just so much fun to get to. They're always pointing in the right direction. And that was the whole point in creating Zeaglebeal. You can see it's kind of got that big mustache look to it like an older park ranger may have. However, with the pointed tail, the inspiration is how would this affect your gameplay? Zeaglebeal could be used almost as an item finder, with a possibility of having an increased chance of finding items, but really a sense of direction. I think that gameplay Pokemon are not used enough. If Pokemon are to be used in a game outside of battle, they should really affect how the game is played. It's something that I really appreciated in the Legends series with Arceus, and soon to be the new game coming out next year, set in the Kalos region. In that, when you got those 5 different Pokemon that could really impact your travel, that could really impact how you played the game, it was so much fun. It was incredibly enjoyable. Now, this could be really fun for a top down style Pokemon game like we used to have in the past, especially in those remake editions, because there are times, especially on, for instance, Mount Coronet, or even the Mount Silver region in Gold, Silver, and Crystal, it can be a little bit confusing on where to go and what to do. Once you know it, sure, you know it. But it's a fun little nod to have of a Pokemon that could really help you with a sense of direction. And there's also a heartfelt note that my wife has zero ability to tell cardinal directions, so Zeaglebeal would be very helpful for her in her life. However, let's go back to that entry now. It's the path guide Pokemon. It's finding your path for you, helping you guide to your path. Now, it is a pretty decent stat total. It's not a home wrecker Pokemon. I shouldn't say home wrecker. It's not going to just wreck a different team. That's the better way to say it. But it still has a very decent set of stats to get you through and be helpful in a competitive game. So it's 70s across the board, but it has a higher defense stat because it's very hardy, able to stand its ground. It's not going to outwardly attack you, but it knows how to defend itself because of its knowledge on what to do, which I really found appreciative. It's also why I gave it the ability Steadfast. If you look at the park rangers, you look at the inspiration behind this, and intrepid explorers even going further back, just knowing what to do and how to do things. You had to be steadfast in conviction. So steadfast is an ability that I thought really fit Zeaglebeal pretty well, in that you have a Pokemon who every time it flinches, its speed stat goes up, which I thought would be a nice way to balance some stats out even more. Is it gets faster with challenge. So when it is flinching, it understands it's come across adversity, and now it can go forward even faster and better because it's gone through that adversity, which I thought was a really fun character building ability for Zeaglebeal. And it's also a ground and grass type. So it's a little bit of different typing than you might see, but it's got its nose to the ground, knows what to do, and it's one with the earth. So those are the two typings that I thought were best suited for Zeaglebeal, which is really inspiration behind its color form as well, and its color palette. We have a very earth tone based palette for Zeaglebeal, which is something I'm very happy to be able to have with this Pokemon. So I hope you guys loved seeing this guy right here. Zeaglebeal is super fun, and I absolutely adore him so much. So you should go check him out any chance you can, and you should go check out the rest of our content. For instance, go check out the rest of our stuff over at PT Creative, over on YouTube, Spotify, or all our socials on TikTok and Instagram. Monday, you get Pokemon card pack openings. We're going to be doing some more Shrouded Fable stuff. If you want to see a little sneak peek into what Shrouded Fable looks like, I got a sneak peek pack of the Japanese stuff up already. Tuesday, it's the Onetta Show. It's the flagship podcast that you can get on YouTube or Spotify. This past episode, we just covered Deadpool and Wolverine and the news and notes coming out of Hall H at San Diego Comic-Con, which is really fun, but that's a really fun rotating topic show that you can kind of do whatever you want with, which is super fun for myself and my guests. Wednesday, you already here, you already know it, you already love it. It's Pokemon Bliss and Oblivion Project, where you're getting all these cool Fakemon. As a tidbit, next month, it is all Dragon Pokemon, as we are going to be participating in the Smoggest art event, which is a really fun event that I've seen the past couple years, in which it's an art challenge to get dragons and to draw dragons, which I find so fun and inventive with Smoggest. So we're going to be participating in Smoggest because all 4 August releases are going to be dragon type Pokemon over at Pokemon Blitz and Oblivion, which is going to be super cool. Thursday, it's the Onetta football show. You got to get prepared for the season. However, I know we're in the doldrums of summer right now, and that is why, although you get some news and notes, you're getting the NFL expansion series. It's the big what if question. What if the NFL expanded? We pick cities, we pick new teams, new jerseys, everything on that, and we even do an expansion draft. It is so much fun. If you're a big football fan, you love the sport, go check out the Onetta football show. It's going to be great for you. Friday, it's all rotating topics. You might get the Onetta Adventure Show. Our last episode was about the Grand Canyon. The next one coming out is going to be about Bryce Canyon, which is another really, really underrated great park. You might get the Onetta Brick Builders Show, which is a whole Lego build. It's super fun to get involved with that one. Who doesn't want to build and have some fun with that? You might get a Pokemon Power card pack opening. You might get some Yu-Gi-Oh card pack openings in the future, some Lorcana stuff, or some specials that are coming out in the next couple months that are going to be really fun to see. Specialty projects. We've even done Mario Party games in the past, which you might want to go check out if you want to have some fun with some friends. Very fun on Fridays. And then Saturdays, you can go check out the brand new Onetta movie show. We're about 5-6 episodes in now. And you can go check out our big box office series as we're covering E.T. this upcoming Saturday. So Saturday, you can go check out our review or thoughts on E.T. the Extraterrestrial. And we have a lot of fun stuff and a lot of crossovers with the Onetta show. So a lot of fun stuff over at the Onetta movie show on Saturdays. Again, if you love this content, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. If you want to support even more than just going to see new content, head on over to our Etsy shop to get something for yourself. Go to ptecreative.etsy.com. There you can find a bunch of cool stickers, hats, hoodies, t-shirts, a lot of Pokemon stuff there, which is really, really fun. If you want to get involved here, there's all kinds of cool merch. We got Pokemon card mystery packs. We got t-shirts, we got hoodies, we got stickers. It's not just Pokemon, but we got a bunch of cool Pokemon stuff up there for you. We've got Kanto, we've got Johto, we got our Stressy and Depressy Psyduck, which I absolutely adore. The Bug Catcher line, which I was super happy and proud of. And we have some more designs coming your way as well. So go check out all of our stuff over at PTE Creative and get yourself some cool merch. Not only to support the channel, but support yourself to look rad. Have a great day in life. That's the coolest part about it. But again, thank you so much for watching. Watch out for our next episode. I hope you fellow trainers have a wonderful time. Go play some fun Pokemon games and enjoy drawing yourself, and hopefully get involved in the Smallest art event that goes year round, or I should say yearly. That's what I'm trying to say, yearly. But thank you again so much. It is really appreciated. Peace, love, and hugs to all you trainers. Bye!